Hi, Michi. Oh. Power Rangers, Issue 5. Otherwise known as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Issue 65, according to the Legacy variant cover. Published by Boom Studios. Boom. Boom. This issue had the Omega Rangers having to land on planet Onyx for repairs. Zack has a space poker game with an intergalactic octopus man in order to try to win the necessary parts to repair their spaceship. Now, in a low-effort comic, the poker game alone would have been the entire plot, but not here. I appreciate how this comic went beyond the poker game. Surprisingly, the poker game only lasted what, like 6 to 8 pages at most? And the rest was action, courtesy of my favorite Princess of Evil, Astronema, aka Carone. Oh, but there's more. A fan favorite space organization makes their first chronological appearance. And we finally get an origin story for the Imperials. Yes! That was the highlight of the issue in my opinion. I thought it was so interesting and cool how the Imperials, they were created by the Morphin Masters right at the beginning of the universe. They were, the Morphin Masters came to be when the Big Bang happened. And then they created the 3 emissaries. The red emissary, the blue emissary, and the yellow emissary. The Imperials ended up being a byproduct of the emissaries. And I love how they portray this relationship by color coding the emissaries and the Imperials. The emissaries were colored using the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And then the Imperials, they were purple, orange, and green. I love colors. That makes me wonder if we're ever going to see an orange and purple ranger. I mean, the emissaries, they have those colors. There's the green emissary, the purple emissary, and the orange emissary. But I digress. The artwork by Francesco Mortarino and Raul Angulo was excellent. Although, there were a lot of mistakes. I'm guessing this issue was kind of rushed because Francesco Mortarino doesn't usually mess up as much as he did here. He messed up in some very small details, but for some reason I noticed them and it kind of got distracting at times. My nitpick in general for all the artists so far has been that none of them can decide how the emblem on Trini's helmet should look like. Some of the artists draw the emblem facing one way and others facing the other way. I'm like, and really makes me question if they're even looking at the character model. That slight nitpick aside, everything else was excellent. This comic was fun. Mighty Morphin issue 5 focused on my favorite new character, Matthew Cook, and I appreciated it. But in terms of content and pacing and story, I have to give the higher praise to Power Rangers issue 5 because a lot more stuff happened in this issue. And it really made me excited for issue 6. which is going to feature Ecliptor. I highly recommend Mighty Morphin Issue 5 and Power Rangers Issue 5. So, final verdict? Munch it! Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. Night night.